The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Stafford from the gun. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Dante Jackson takes it away. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Tucker adds the PAT, and the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints, nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Ready.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Low left side, caught by Davis. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Omaha, ready, blue. Yellow 20. Monday. Big 20. White.
From midfield on 2nd down. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Set. Alert.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Formation.
He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Sure didn't take long for somebody to get this game off and running, pun intended. But there's a lot of rounds left to fight and punches to be thrown. Sure feels good, though, to be the first one to land that haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. And in motion, out of the slot. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Falcons take over as they intercept it for the third time in just our opening quarter.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Smith. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders, keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Again, it's Smith to the air. That's caught. It's Godwin again. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. They go again with Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Smith on 3rd and short. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McLeod now returning it. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Taylor. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
And 7 at the 28-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go Sunday.
Now Smith taking off with it. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard.
That'll do it for 1 quarter of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 21-0 our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Smith in the pistol. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throwing on third, Smith. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Darius Davis to return it. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off return, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Set. Hey, give me radar. Sit on.
On first down, here's Stafford. Trying for the deep ball. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jeremy Chin has got it. And the Falcons will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Hey, here we go. Sunday. Snowball. Look. There we go,
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's brought in downfield by Otten. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 25 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
You're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, here we go. Oz.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. He's got a gain of 6 there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits him on the out route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
There we go, Sonoma.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. 49, 49. What's up?
Bucks blowing them out now, 34-zip. Geno Smith with a touchdown. His third total score in this game. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons continue piling on to this lead.
Saints, nothing.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
32. Ready. Start.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
And inches at the 34-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Second down carry for Jones. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, ball at the 36.
Big 20.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. It is caught left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play good for 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Set alert.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. This is caught downfield by Allen. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll come up first and 10.
Alert.
Working inside the red zone. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Stafford throwing again. Force that to his right. Has some room to work. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Saints 7. Jake Bailey.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. That's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. It's the Falcons, about set to begin their drive. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Run line.
Running right, this is Taylor. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Well, next to kickers, some of our most prolific scorers in league history have been running backs, Brock, and he now tops them all. Most touchdowns in a single season.
Yeah, pretty incredible, Kate. You've got to do it with your legs. You got to do it with your hands. It's why, well, when you're a little kid, when you're playing on the school ground, you figure it out pretty quickly. That dude's elite. That guy can run and score. He's a difference maker, and this guy certainly is.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Hey, give me radar. 180. 50, 59. Look at
Stafford from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Yellow 80. Wait, 70.
From the 33 on second down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready. 21.
Back to throw, here's Stafford. Finds Davis complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
We've set it downs for him at the 38.
Ready. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Zebra. Omaha. Ready, move. Ready, hot.
It's Stafford once more. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Moore with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
On the return, the Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. 390%.
Start on the ground. Taylor. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Snowball. 390%.
Smith. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And they only get a couple when they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes Bryce Baringer to handle the fourth down punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. First and 10 coming up.
180. Drill right, tonight.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Finish forward.
From the gun, Smith. Gets him on the end route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor now, up the middle. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Taken down back at the 42.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. 390%.
Smith back to throw. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they make the tackle at the 38. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, here we go. 390%. Play. No ball.
Smith on first down. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Ready!
And go play fake here with Smith. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now a toss play. Taylor. On third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
A 6-yard.
You want a little rhyme time, Kate? You want some of my lyrics? Here you go. That was a toss that ended in a loss, and what it will cost is going to be this possession as they now face, wipe that smile off your face, an extra long fourth down.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light.
Smith to the air now. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
49. Saints 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. McLeod now returning it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Alert! Set!
I'll start with a give to Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
53! Ready! Set! 30! 280! Ready, hot!
From the 31. On a quick slant, it's Davis. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set!
First and 10, here's Stafford. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready! 180!
From the 47. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
32! 20! Hurry! Monday! Like 7!
Now Stafford again. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Stafford now on first down. Into the hands of Knox, complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Saints first down.
All right, I'll set up now. First and 10.
Set! 250, double right! Hey, 22!
Stafford's going to throw once more. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
There it is! Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints start the second half with some needed points. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Here's Gould on the return. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, second and inches.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Falcons have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Jack's left. Here we go.
Smith on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Here we go.
Smith will try again on 2nd. Into the hands of Elijah Moore. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Saints go in nickel. 3rd down. Zone read handoff to Taylor. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Number 20. Omaha, ready blue. White. 20 hot.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Lady.
Stafford. Running screen now for Jones. Escapes a defender. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Set. 21. Yellow 8. 50.
Stafford throwing again. He'll get this to Cup. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them, They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after that.
On first down, here's Stafford. He's got it near the 8. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1.
Set. Waiting.
Here's Brooks. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and
To throw, Stafford. And he brings it in for a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And the Falcons cover off the kick. They get there to take him down right around the 41. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. Juke the defender. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Falcons will have a first.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Taylor again. He did well to shake off one tackle partner. The next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, Smith. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There we go.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Set. We're waiting. Alert. White.
Stafford from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Omaha, ready, move.
Stafford to throw again on second. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Saints trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will come from just inside his end zone. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. Green light, you're set.
Here's Taylor. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Green light, you're set.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome in another opponent with a conference title on the line. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.